What's up, YouTube? Mater here. Hopefully that all the mothers out there are having a wonderful day. Um, See how long it's going to take for everybody to get in here. Like I said, I just want to wish all the mothers out there that are out there happy Mother's Day. So let's see how long it's going to take for Mr. Mike Hodge to get in here. I already got the link up. So I got two people watching. So who I got watching right now? One of them I know who should be. Yep, there she is. There's my unofficial moderator.
And
Hello,
I'm
love.
actually going to dip out on the job today and be completely on Avatar because you could barely see because of how I was positioned. I have my bed covered in my clothing so I can go through it.
Okay.
The computer is in the window you normally see behind me.
Okay.
So you're going to hear some shuffling noises and stuff like that. And the phone just went off saying that I got notified.
Probably saying I'm live.
Yep, I'm not even going to bother checking it.
No problem. I mean, I'm not going to complain. Hey, Blake. Hey, Tom. How y'all doing? Thanks for coming by.
Hi, Blake. Hi, Tom.
Hey, Blake, I've been seeing your uploads on Facebook on that Blazer. For a Chevy, it's not too bad looking so far. Like I said, for a Chevy.
You need to get over your prejudice. Hey, Mike. You're number 3 today, sweetheart.
There's Mike. Yep, he's number 3. There you go. Tom's wishing you a happy Mother's Day, sweetie.
Thank you, Tom. I'm going to tell you guys, like I just told him, I've got the computer in the window, so I'm going to be Avatar. Hi, Breezy. And I'm going to be Avatar because I'm going to be doing a lot of work, and I don't want to try and do the chat and everything else. Hey, Steven, I hope you're doing better, sweetheart.
Yep, I hope you are too. Mike, you're always going to unsub. You keep saying that and saying it. It's like getting to be a broken record. Or nowadays, it'd be like a broken CD.
At least he's not a broken clock.
Only correct twice a day?
Exactly.
Yep. Oh, I see the Sarge uploaded a video.
Yeah, I did get in a fight when I came in.
Yeah.
Lasted like 2 minutes because I walked away.
So, how'd that conversation go with your mom?
I wanted the key. I said, and Danny was going to open the box so you could get what you needed, and I'd lock it when I got back. No, I was getting your stuff out.
I
said, no, okay. I'll get mine out when I'm ready to. Which paperwork is coming down Friday.
Good.
So I don't have to deal with that.
Okay.
Or Saturday, whatever day I see you.
Be Saturday when you come down, yeah.
The only thing, whenever I get into a fight with someone, I get frazzled.
Right. Speaking of which, I gotta see what's going on for Saturday. I still don't understand this. I keep getting an email saying that I'm live on YouTube. I know I'm live. I'm the one that set the whole thing up.
And?
I still don't understand why I keep getting that.
Don't ask me. I just log in, watch whatever, and that's it.
Yep. Okay. Today is
8.
okay. All right, now next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
What time are you going to be leaving to get down here?
I'll be leaving Dad's probably around 1.
Okay.
Because I know he told me he was going to get a bunch of stuff together for me to bring down there for Chris, and I know he's not going to get it done.
Okay.
So
right. The reason I was asking is because we got 2 different things going on next week, next Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And both of them are starting at different times. One starts at 12, the other one starts at 6.
6.
Yeah, so that's why, I can go to one or the other. I can't go to both because with you getting down here and everything, it's like, Because we even have something going on the following Saturday.
Okay.
Actually, there's two of them going on next Saturday.
I mean, if you want to go to the one that's like at noon and then just dip early, that's more than fine. Because I mean, I'll stop at Buc-ee's or somewhere and get gas,
right?
And then call you from there and say, "Hey, I'm here." That way, yeah, I can tell.
Well, now one of them is out in Cleveland area, so that's probably about an hour or so away from the house.
Okay.
So what I would have to do, and the other one's actually here in Ellis County. I'm going to have to find out what the timeline is, and just let them know, hey, you're coming down Saturday, that I need to make sure I'm at the house for when you get here. Because I can do the one in the afternoon, bug out a little bit early for that one, be here at the house, and then I grab the trike because I take Fat Albert to that one.
Okay.
And then that evening, we can take the trike over to the other one. Just meet the guys over there.
If that's how you want to do it, that's fine. I mean,
right.
I'm not trying to control you.
I know.
And
but that's what I'm going to present to them. So look, she's trying to get moved down here. She's bringing a load down on the weekends. So she's doing that stuff on Saturday. She's going to be bringing a little bit at a time on Saturday and everything. I mean, they're going to understand.
Yeah, and honestly, if I could, I would be trying to get some help up here to take it down there, but I really don't have anyone up here I can trust to take stuff down there. I can trust them, but I wouldn't trust them with my new address. Let's put it that way.
I know. Wow.
What?
It's saying it'll be cooler tomorrow. The high will only be 66.
Sounds about right.
And right now it's like 77.
I don't even know what mine is right now.
No.
That hurt.
What's that?
I had some jalapeno poppers.
Oh.
And, yeah.
Spicy, huh?
Pretzel bites with peanut butter in them and Coke. So, little gassy. It hurts, but it's good.
Yeah. Well, you know what they say about jalapeno bites, right?
No, not sure I want to know.
What doesn't burn your mouth today will burn something else tomorrow.
Oh, it burns. They were sonic. They've got a bite to them, yes.
Yeah. But like I said, what doesn't burn your mouth today will burn something else tomorrow.
And that's why 90% of the time I don't get them, because they don't do it right.
Right. But I like my spicy food.
I like the more spices than jalapeno hot.
Hey Wayne, thanks for getting in here.
Hi,
How you
Wayne.
doing? Hey Tom, yeah, 44 in Buffalo. Yeah, no thanks. I'll stick to my Texas weather.
Tom, tell your wife Happy Mother's Day.
Yep.
Wayne, tell your wife Happy Mother's Day. And everybody in the chat, tell your wives, girlfriends, mothers, anybody that is a mother, even if it's a single father, tell them Happy Mother's Day.
Yep. And I'm saying the same thing. Say hello to all the mothers out there, and it's like Happy Mother's Day. And of course, since Crystal, she's still up in Oklahoma, and I'm still down here in Texas. Yeah, next weekend we'll be celebrating Mother's Day down here.
Yep.
Just a week late.
Hey, at least you're willing to try. That's better than
Yeah.
some of the ones I've dealt with.
Yeah. Like I said, it might be a week late, but yeah, it's like we'll be celebrating it.
What did I tell you I wanted?
I told you I don't know if I can afford that.
Not the picture, the other one.
Which other picture?
Live stream last night?
Oh hell, I've slept since then.
What's sleep?
Something you do when you close your eyes, start watching a movie on the inside of your eyelids.
Like I said.
I don't remember. I'm being honest about it. No, I don't remember.
I told you I just wanted a hug and a kiss at the door. That was it.
Well, you'll get that for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you'll definitely be getting that. I mean, that's something standard. Anytime we see each other, that's what you're going to get all the time.
And that's all I need.
Yep.
The other one was just a hint, remember?
I know.
Okay.
Like I said, that's probably something I can't afford.
Oh, that one you could have.
Yep. Tom, you probably didn't miss a lot then.
Okay.
But yeah, like I said, I guess that's what I have to do for next, this coming Saturday and all the others.
Yeah. Until I can get my stuff down there. Okay. One down. Hopefully I can reduce this down to 2 laundry baskets. And then I'll be good.
All right.
I've got a lot more clothes than I thought I had.
That's usually what happens when you start going through it all.
Yeah. I have the equivalent of 4 laundry baskets full. The square ones. Or that round one that you have, I have about 6 of those.
Yeah. Hey, Steven, I was looking at that picture that you posted earlier. I'm going,
Ouch.
wow. Yeah, it's like, oh my God. It's like, that hurts just looking at it.
Mm-hmm.
What did they have to do?
Looks like I had to spread his ribs.
Yeah, I'm going, ow, that hurts.
If they did that, that's normally part of heart or lung surgery.
Yeah, and it's like, ew. Man, I hope you're feeling better after all that.
Oh, darn. I got to put my Chevy and Ford up.
Why would you have to do that? Hey, Patch. Thanks for dropping in.
Hi, Patch of Heaven. Because they're long sleeve shirts.
Yeah, you won't be needing them for a while.
Yeah.
Not for about 6 months.
Or longer.
Okay, 7 months.
Yeah, it depends on the weather.
Ouch.
Hmm?
He's saying they took out a piece of hardware that held his chest together.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. It's like, ooh, no, thank you. Like I said, that even hurts thinking about it. I mean, I hear a rumble.
I can deal with a lot of stuff, but that no.
I hear a rumble of a V twin. Like, huh?
Hey, eyes on point. You're running a show.
Huh? Yeah, I got distracted on that one.
Uh-huh.
Hey, V twins. Yeah, hear the sound of a motorcycle? Huh? But the other one's like, oh, it's a crotch rocket. Never mind. Wow. That's a lot, Wayne.
What?
He said it has 9 stainless steel hoops holding his chest plate together after his open heart surgery.
Yeah. Sounds about right.
Man, that I don't know what to say on that one.
My dad had they actually did a weave on him on the inside.
Did they?
It looked like a corset straps.
Okay.
They did that to hold his ribs in place after he had a quad bypass.
Ooh.
Yep.
Damn.
That was before I even got pregnant with Danielle.
So did you have fun spending time with Danny today?
Yeah, she was here and you heard most of it.
Yeah, I know. I did. I know I didn't hear everything.
No, but yeah, it was so fun.
Yeah, but hopefully she heard what I said.
She kinda did, kinda didn't. And what she did hear, she didn't pay attention to because, like I said, they're not used to that.
I know. Like I said, they're gonna have to. Plain and simple. It's kind of like you have to get used to being treated the way I treat you, and you're enjoying it. I know.
Yeah, I'm still every once in a while I freak out because it's like you said, not what I'm used to.
Right.
Oh. You remember those dark purple t-shirts I have that are really tight?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to keep them or not.
That's up to you.
Nah, this time I actually want your advice because I don't care.
Well, all I can say is keep them for now. Let me see how you look in them, and then I can give you an opinion. How's that?
Very tight.
If they're how tight?
Very, very. It's one step away from cutting off the circulation in my arm on the sleeves.
Then I'd say get rid of them.
Okay.
I mean, if they're that tight and everything, no, they're not worth keeping. Hey, Frank, how you doing? Appreciate you stopping by.
Who?
Frank?
Oh, hello, Frank.
Yep.
For some reason, I heard Briggs.
No, I didn't say FedEx.
Good, because I don't want to get in the. I don't want to have to deal with him again.
That guy is something else. I tell you, I don't know what it is about him, but yeah, he's definitely something else.
That's nicer than what I want to say, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm putting it politely.
The very first time I got on a live stream,
Hey, Joe. Got Joseph Burgess in the house. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we got Doc in the house.
Hi, Joe. Hi, Doc.
Now he's saying Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank you, guys.
Yep, and you tell your significant others from Mater or Crystal, Happy Mother's Day.
Yep. Yeah, it had been suggested one point in time. I had been watching live streams for a couple of weeks. So I had run across Briggs. And it was suggested because of how I act older than I am.
Right.
That I might want to start a flirtation with him like I did with Ed. And I said, no. Somebody said, why not? I said, because I would kill him. And you've seen and heard how I act.
Yeah, I know.
What do you think would happen?
He'd be dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't see that I don't see happening. I would not see something like that happening.
Like I said, I wouldn't need bail money.
Yeah. Yeah, Joseph, I'm doing good. A little warm, like 77 degrees. One thing I did have to do was that painter's drop cloth I put up on the other garage door when it was so cold back in February. I actually had to take it down that way and start getting a little bit of air circulation going in here in the garage. I've got a fan,
something like that,
but I didn't want to get it going because it's kind of noisy.
Yeah.
Hey, Doc, that's no problem. You know, if you missed it, that's fine. I mean, that's no big deal. I'm not going to complain about that.
Nah. Okay, got my dog shirt.
All right. Hey, Doc, you see any of the videos I had from Friday when I was out there at the racetrack?
Yeah, he was on there asking about him.
Oh, was he?
Yeah, he asked it.
I slept a lot since then.
Slept more than me.
Yeah, that's true.
He was
actually, today I didn't.
Sizes.
Yeah. Well, this morning I was actually up and awake before you.
Yeah. Well, no, I got up at 4:30, but I went back to sleep like an hour later. So.
Yep.
I've turned into a slight insomniac. That's been since January.
Yeah.
Didn't have anything else to do. Why not?
So how was the audio and everything from the live part? Because I know the recording I did and everything, I know that all that audio was going to be probably a lot better. So was the audio better on the live stream Friday night compared to the week before when she and I were at the bike rally?
Yeah.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I didn't know because, like I said, once some of those cars start running and everything, it's like, I don't know if y'all are going to be able to hear me talking or anything because I know I can't even hear the track announcer. That's how much noise those guys are. If I can't hear the track announcer and I got speakers close by,
You're not going to believe this, but I just found two bras I hadn't remembered buying.
Couple over-the-shoulder boulder holders?
Yeah.
Okay.
Still have tags on them.
Now the next question is, do they still fit?
Oh yeah, they'll fit.
Okay.
I haven't. My body has not changed that much.
Yeah.
Especially
Hey, Doc. Yeah. But Doc, I was going to say that the way the owner of the track and everything is, what he's wanting to do, of course, he hasn't been able to do it because we've had so much rain for the past month. But what he wants to do is alternate on Friday nights between having the sprint cars come out, like Friday night he had the sprint cars. Okay, so then this coming Friday night he won't have the big track going. He'll have the little one with the go karts and mini bikes, and then the week after that it'll be back to sprint cars. He's going to alternate it, every other Friday. And I talked to one of the guys that I've actually seen race at another track. He's done real good. And that's why I was saying, the video, I was like, hey, you got to watch out for that number 20. Because Chad Wilson, that guy, once he gets going, he's on a rail. He flies. And I talked to him after the race and everything. And he goes, man, I love this track. He says he likes it better than the other track that I used to see him at. And the other track, they might run them once a month now instead of every Saturday night. So a lot of your sprint, car guys are probably going to start showing up where they're going to have, 30, 40 cars out there. So they're going to be having it. Hey, Mason.
Oh, hi, Mason. I found you on the porch.
You saw out there in the garage with your grandpa working? I know you were out there earlier when Polar Bear was doing his live stream.
I found you another torch.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I bought it for somebody else. I'll admit, I got it for somebody else.
Okay.
And I have since lost touch with that person. So.
Is it like the other one?
Like the blue one, yeah.
Well, I was just saying, is it like a single burner or is it a triple?
It's a double.
Oh, it's a double. Okay.
Yeah. So you get to reap the rewards from their dumbass.
Yeah, Tom, I'm just in the middle of making a wild and crazy movie in here.
What you doing now?
Oh, Tom was going. Anybody else think that Mater's Workshop looks like a movie set?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can see that. Forgot about that shirt.
Okay. It must be cold up there then. Remind me again where you're at, Mason? But, yeah, earlier today I finally got decided to get back working on the that storage shed. Had the wood and everything, but when I went, y'all saw when I went back to working on the doing that birdhouse, and I still got to find a box and everything so I can get it shipped out and everything. But
remind me Friday because I've got one that's closer to the size of what you need.
okay,
down there.
You're not anywhere near a Tamawa, are you? Like radar, huh? Mason saying he's from Iowa. I'm going. I wonder if he's anywhere near Ottumwa, which is where Walter Radar O'Reilly was from MASH.
I don't know.
How cold, Frank? How cold was it up there in Michigan? I was like, this is May. It's like, that's one thing. It's like what surprised me was, Ed. He was showing that video. He comes back. He's got sleet and everything coming down. Go, wow.
Yep, and that was after he left to go to breakfast.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. Right now, like I said, it's 77 down here, and it was like, okay, I gotta get some air flowing through here. I mean, I've got one of these old. Um, you probably can't see it, but yeah, I got a fan. Yeah, y'all can't see it because that'll range. But it's one of the old. Oh, I'm trying to think of what kind of fan you call it.
It's one of those standing fans, isn't it?
No. Hang on, let me turn the camera so y'all can see it a little bit.
Well, I've got my back to you anyway.
But it's this one over here with the where the blade and everything sits there and spins like a drum fan.
Oh, floor fan.
Kind of, but it's
Well,
something like
that's
what you
what
would
I
have in a. It's something like what you would find in a AC unit. Yeah, it's one of those with a big old circular style fan sits there and spins like this. It sucks in the air from the side and spits it up at the top.
Blower?
Yeah, it's a blower, blower style fan.
Or
But it's not quiet.
we used to call them swamp coolers.
Something like that. But it doesn't have the water and filter and everything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Blake, he's wishing you a happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you, Blake.
Wow, 59 degrees. Yeah, I can handle that. Be nice if for that. Yeah, I might put on a light pullover.
I'd prefer mid 60s, but yeah,
Yep.
I can deal with that's still that's long sleeve t-shirt weather for me. The 59.
Yeah.
But you got to stop and think though, Mater. My weather and what I'm used to is 5 to 10 degrees cooler than you are, period.
Yeah, because you're further north.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, you're further north than me.
Yeah. Okay, I've gone through the clothes. Now to get them packed.
Yeah.
That's the fun part.
Oh, I saw something on YouTube earlier today when right before Ed came on.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. And they were talking about the geography of the United States. And the weird thing about it is that Brownsville, which is like the most southernest city in Texas, or the major one,
Yeah.
it is further south than Miami.
Yeah.
Not by much, but it is. Just a little bit further south and everything than Miami.
Yeah, it's not by but a few miles.
No, Mason, I don't have one, but Crystal's supposed to be bringing a little freezer, so probably have something like that out here. I've got to get the garage, more organized than what it is. Like I said, for what you can see right now, it's taken me over a year to get stuff cleared out and organized enough to where what I've got now compared to what was in here. Because right back over here where I got my parts washer, which I still haven't got it hooked up yet, that right there, if anybody's ever been to a Walmart or any of your fabric stores, I know at Walmart in the fabric department, you got the one area where you've got the catalogs where you look through them to find all the different patterns. You turn around and you've got those, like 4-foot wide, big old drawers and everything. You open it, slide it open, and that's where all your patterns are at. I had them stacked up like this. I had them stacked up to about 6 foot tall. Crystal could barely look over the top of them. That's how tall the stack was. There were like 7 of them in here.
Okay, if I can barely look over the top, then they're like 6.5.
Yeah,
Without shoes on, sweetheart, I am 6 foot.
I know. But that's what I'm saying. I don't even know if you would have been able to see over them.
I didn't go all the way out there. I left that up to you and Chris.
I know. But you did see all the junk and everything I pulled out of here, though.
Yeah, that backyard.
Oh, the driveway? No, that's not the backyard. That's the driveway still.
Oof.
Yeah. Yeah, you can do that.
Huh?
Hi, Doc.
You taking off?
Yeah, Doc's taking off.
Okay, have a good night, Doc.
Yeah, take it easy, Doc. Take it easy. But, yeah, that'd be nice, except I don't know if I'd have the pee machine out here. I'd probably have something else. Probably just like a regular, get one of those little mini fridges to keep, cold drinks and stuff like that in.
Well, remember, you got 2 deep freezes coming down.
I know, and the little one's coming out here. I can put that. I clear out underneath my little work table here.
Well, you can adjust the temperature on it, so you might be able to adjust it down to fridge level.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
And that was bought brand new at Lowe's when I moved out here, so that's 7 years old.
Yeah.
And it still works fine.
16 by 22. That's a little bit. I think a little bit smaller than what I've got. Because mine is 20 by 20.
Well, it's shorter in width, but longer.
Yeah.
But not by much.
Yeah, like I said, because mine's 20 by 20, so it's 4 foot wider, but not quite 2 foot. So yeah, this garage here is just a little bit bigger, not much.
Yeah, well, you still had that add-on on the side too.
Yeah. No, Stephen, that was dealing with my dad. You would not believe some of the stuff I was finding out here. How about an automatic garage door opener that he gotten for some reason from when he worked, excuse me, Montgomery Wards.
No excuse for you.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I'm finding stuff from Montgomery Wards. I found a outdoor dusk to dawn light fixture. I think it's a 230 watt fixture. Still brand new in the box. The bulb was still in the little cardboard sleeve and everything.
Dang.
It still had that Kmart price sticker on it.
That's like you finding that singer with all the paperwork from that your mom got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, that was, like I said, some of the stuff that my parents had, and up like this. The drawers, I was finding coupon rebates going back to 1983.
Whoa.
Yeah. Like I said, that's how far back. Like I said, some of the stuff's been in here. It's like, okay. I mean, old Christmas decorations. It's like, okay, clean this stuff out.
No, I'm not going to wear that one. Sorry, found a shirt that if I wear it, it shows everything, even though it's really comfortable.
Around the house, please. Inside.
Not even, because even though I would be covered underneath, it still shows everything.
Never mind.
Yeah. But it's like a 4 years old, 5 years old.
Yeah.
Comfortable as all get out.
Oh, Crosley, that's a nice little stereo system.
I haven't heard that name in a minute.
Yeah, I mean that's an older one, but they're still making them.
Well, I don't doubt that. I'm just saying
Yeah.
because it's been kind of phased out. Where I grew up and around here, nobody deals with it.
No, Frank, she's not going to turn the camera on.
Sorry, hon. Even if I did, you wouldn't see anything. I threw that shirt in the trash, and I'm still covered from what I was wearing earlier today when I was out in public.
And right now, anytime she wears something like that, she's playing James Bond. It's for my eyes only.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
And even if
That's
even
nice,
if I'm
Mason.
not- even if I'm not in a relationship, that type of apparel is either in the house, which I quit doing that after Chris turned 6, or don't wear it at all.
Yep.
Once he turned 6, he started asking questions.
Yep.
And I said, no.
Yeah. That's good, Mason. I've actually got a stereo system inside the house. That eventually I will get put out here. That way, when I'm working, not doing a live stream or anything like that. That way, I can have my music playing. I know eventually that one thing I'm wanting to do is I gotta get with the electric company and have them get electric run out to my other garage. I've got, because what my parents did is there was a house on the corner. Okay, the people that owned that property and everything, they wanted to pass it away, and so the kids inherited it. They rented the house out. The house caught on fire beyond getting repaired. So basically, they just bulldozed the whole house and everything down. My parents bought that property. Well, it has a 20 by 20 steel building on it, but there's no power going out there to it. So the only way if I want power is I have to run extension cord out there, and I get it plugged in, going to some lights I've got and everything. So yeah, I'm looking at getting. I gotta get power, be able to run out there, because right now I'm just using that one as a like a storage for different things. But eventually I'll have, get electric run out there. I'm not too sure what I'll be doing out there. I do know it's got an actual concrete foundation that needs to be fixed. So I don't know what I have to do about getting that done. Biggest problem on that one is I don't think they put any rebar in the foundation at all.
Probably not.
Yeah. And what makes it bad is I've got a tree that is grown up around the corner or at one of the corners and everything and lifting the whole foundation up.
Ooh.
Yeah. I'll tell you one thing. Every year, it's some kind of a berry tree. It puts out some blackberries. I don't know what it is. Someone actually told me one time, and I don't remember.
Slipping.
Do what?
I said, you're slipping in your old age.
A little. What were we talking about?
Yeah.
But
Oh, baby, ha.
yeah. But anyways, I gotta get that tree cut down eventually. But yeah, I already got some of it, and it's already starting to been growing back. It's like, okay, I gotta get this thing killed. But the base on it's probably, I mean, yeah, it's probably about that big around, probably about almost 3 feet in diameter.
Get it cut down, cut an X into the base, and upend a gallon of bleach.
Yep. Well, one of those trees I cut down by the back door last year before the roofers came in, it's actually starting to grow back. It's like, wow.
You didn't kill the roots.
Yeah, I know, but I thought I had it cut. I have it cut down about 4 feet above ground, and it's starting to grow back.
This didn't finish it.
I know. Yeah, this chair definitely. This ground is so soft right now with all that rain. It's sinking in. Is it a mulberry, Blake?
Possible. I don't know what grows down in that part of Texas, but that's very possible.
Yeah, that's possible. Because I know it's not on a vine. It's on a tree, actually.
Is it just a tall? Is it a bush with a tall stalk or stem or whatever you want to call it?
No, it's not a bush. It's an actual tree.
Then it's probably not a mulberry. It's something else, but I don't know.
Hey, Mason, I've got this. Yeah. I like
me having to do stuff and I don't want to.
Yeah. This is my Cobalt, the Cobalt 24 volt chainsaw. I like it. Yeah. So, yeah, that's what I wound up buying when I had to cut them trees and everything down. And, oh, yeah, went through them real fast. And one thing I like about it, I don't have to worry about sitting there going like this, trying to get the thing started. I just grab, pull trigger, and it's going. When I say that, I mean, I've got there's a little trigger right here on the side, or button, push, whoop, the brake's on.
All right, put the brakes down.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's all it takes to get this thing going. And it goes through them fast. I like it. So the only thing I got to worry about is the battery on it. But, hey, I've got multiple batteries because I got multiple tools and they're all interchangeable. Hey, Shaggy.
Hi, Shaggy.
Talking about you earlier.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, like, where's Shaggy wanting to hide at? Hadn't been seeing him doing much. And no, that chainsaw is definitely no toy.
No.
But yeah, Mason, I have actually cut a complete tree down. Not all at once, but I've cut, at different levels and everything and used it to cut the rest of the tree up. And if I don't cut it with the chainsaw, I get in there with my little reciprocating saw, and with the blades and everything, it'll cut up the small limbs real fast. But
sorry about that.
But yeah, that little Cobalt, like I said, it's a 24 volt, brushless. I have no problem with it. I love it. As a matter of fact, I was talking about it right after I got it, and that was back in November of last year. And oh man, that thing, yeah, it has no problem, even though it's a 12 inch. yeah, like I said, it'll cut that stuff down in a heartbeat. Like I said, that's the main reason why I went with the this one, because I do actually have. I've got a what is it? Trying to think of the name of the brand on it. I know the name of it. I can't even think of it right now. I got it sitting over here. I went to actually use it, and it was like, yeah, Poland, yeah. I've got this Poland wild thing. That yeah, it's definitely a lot bigger and everything, but trying to get this thing to start, I have to deal with mixing the gas, carburetor, and everything. I went to start this thing up, and it was like, hello.
His baby backpack. Literally, he had this in pre-K.
Ah.
It is, yeah. It's literally when he was little.
Yeah.
Of course, that was 4 foot tall.
Yeah. But Mason, yeah, like I said, now I do have this Poland Pro, the wild thing. I think it's a 16-inch bar and everything. And like I said, I went to start it, and it was like, I was like, never mind. I got tired, I have to mess with it because I have to mix the oil, the gas together. And I've been happy with, because I've got, this is the Cobalt 24-volt brushless impact driver. I've got that. I've got the drill. I've got the reciprocating saw. I've, of course, got the flashlight. And it's like they offer the chainsaw. Same battery. It's like, okay, it comes with a battery, comes with a charger. Why not?
Mm-hmm.
That way I'm sticking with the same tool brand. That's why, right, it's the same setup. That's why for me personally, I could care less about the Milwaukee, the Makita, Hilti, the Ryobi Craftsman. I mean, yeah, I know I could have gone to Harbor Freight and gotten their brand, the Hercules. But the drawback to those is that I think Milwaukee was the only one that offers, I think, a 3-year warranty on them. Cobalt offers 5 years, 5-year warranty on their tools. Where do you think I'm going? If they're willing to offer a 5-year warranty on their cordless tools, that's the way I'm going. Yeah. So that's why, no, I'm going with that. Matter of fact, the next major tool I buy is going to be, I've got
Hi, Doug. Hi, Lori.
Hey, Doug, Lori, how y'all doing? Thanks for showing up. I got my little 7 1/4 Cobalt sliding miter compound saw, but it's the kind you plug in. I'm going to be getting the 24-volt version of it soon. When? I don't know.
And you will be getting a table saw this weekend.
Yep.
Lori, if you and Doug are parents, happy Mother's Day.
Yep. Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, and Frank can be happy. I got the camera on now, but
yeah.
Well, that tank top it's white and it had it's one of the few girly things I have. Thank you, and you're welcome. And it was all glittery and girlified. It was one of the ones that you would wear out to the clubs and stuff. It got put away, it got stretched out, and it went from my size, which when I bought it was a 2X, which was form-fitting, to a 4X. So it's, instead of the top of it being here, it's,
Yeah. So that's a good reason to say bye-bye.
yeah.
Yeah.
And I've got another one, the exact same thing. It didn't stretch.
Right.
So it's coming with.
Yeah. Well, Blake, okay, you've got the 1/2 inch Milwaukee. I don't know if you saw the video I did when I changed out the spindles for the mower deck and everything. I wound up using my little 3/8 Cobalt impact. Matter of fact, when I swapped out motor on my riding lawnmower, put that Predator 708, everything I did, I used that Cobalt 3/8 impact, and it had no problem taking all the bolts and everything loose or tightening them up.
I see, Frank.
Yep. Yeah, Blake, like I said, to me, no, I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not sponsored by anybody. But I'm giving an honest review of what I have purchased out of my own pocket, and as far as what tools I prefer. Now, I do know that you've got Jeff on Denner Tools. He's always talking about how good Cobalt is. And yeah, I've known about them for at least over 10 years now. Because the first set
you're behind the times, sweetie. I've known about Cobalt tools for over 20. I haven't used any.
Right. Okay. I still have my Cobalt 18 volt. Okay. I still have these. This is the impact driver. I still got the drill. I still even have the circular saw, which is going to be getting upgraded to the 24 volt brushless. That's going to be another thing I'm going to do. I will go out and buy that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, see, and my circ saw is Craftsman corded.
Right. Well, that's good. I mean, if he's doing a professional, that means, yeah, they're holding up. And that's
what perfect. You want. I mean,
right. That's what you want. And like I said, the reason for me on that is because they have the longest warranty out there by any manufacturer. Yeah, like I said, I could have gone to Harbor Freight. I could have got either the Bauer or I could have got the Hercules. Okay, Hercules is their top line. Okay,
don't use Bauer because Frank's liking them.
Man, but yeah, I mean they're good and everything. But like I said, to me, I was looking at when I needed to upgrade from the 18 bolt. I actually was looking at what Harbor Freight had. I was looking at Rigid. I was looking at Milwaukee, DeWalt, Makita. I looked at all of them. And as far as, okay, price-wise, I was looking at how much it cost to get a starter kit, warranty and everything on them, durability and everything. And to me, hands down, Cobalt. I mean, yeah, I could have got the, I'm seeing Milwaukee Fuel, the M12, M18. I'm seeing those at the pawn shop. It's like, okay. But then it's like the battery is on. It's like, no, it means I have to go to another battery system. It's like, no.
Yeah, Frank, all my tools were whatever I could get my hands on. That's what I used. I grew up with calling a circular saw a skill saw.
Which I'm going to get a book of that.
No guarantees or promises. You will try. I promise you, but...
If I have to get the Board of Education out, I'll beat it into your brains from the bottom end up.
So when I'm talking to him while I'm at my dad's and telling him I'm bringing down a skill saw, he's like, huh?
Which one?
Yeah, exactly.
I say, you talking about the actual thing, or are you talking about the brand name?
Yeah, was I talking about the brand or you know what? And
Yeah,
it's like,
right.
I said the round saw that the saw that takes the round blade that's like 8 to 12 inches, and he's like, "Oh, a circular saw." Like, yeah, that thing.
Yeah, and standard one is 7 1/4. Then you go up to 10 inch.
I was close when I said 8.
Yeah, I know. Of course, you're like a regular female. You always want a little bit more.
You're leaving yourself open for a whole lot, baby. Trust me, you don't want to go there.
I know, but I haven't heard any complaints from you.
Oh, I'm not complaining. Trust me. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Like I said, like what Frank was saying, he had to use it on a daily. He would use Cobalt, and like I said, to me, that's why I decided to go with them. Because actually, I was actually seriously thinking about going with the Hercules from Harbor Freight, but then I was looking at how much the tool is. Okay, the tool's not a bad price. It's actually pretty decent, but it's tool only. You don't get it with a battery. You don't get it with a charger. So you have to buy a battery and a charger to go with it. Their warranty, I think, was 2 years. And
Yeah.
you can actually buy an extended warranty. So by the time you add in the price of the tool, a battery with the charger, and extended warranty, it's still going to be comes out more expensive than buying Cobalt with a longer warranty. So I was like, that's the way I looked at it. It's like money for money, and doing a comparison as far as how much you're going to spend and warranty and everything.
And that's what you should be doing.
Right.
And y'all guys are off on the subject. I have no idea.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes to the battery life and stuff, I mean, I would actually have to sit there and use them. And
right.
Yeah. Sorry for the bouncing.
Right. I mean, I haven't used most of mine in, I don't remember how long now, except for today. I was using my Impact because I got started on putting the main center beam together for my storage shed. I used it, and I haven't used that since right before she and I went to the bike rally. Same way with my drill, and they're holding up fine. I haven't had, the chainsaw. I haven't used that in probably about 3-4 months, and it was still sitting at 3 bars on charge.
Yeah, and if you get it used and it works, go for it. I'll be honest, I'd rather go to a pawn shop and buy a good used tool than I would go buy a brand new one, because some of the new ones are crap.
Yeah.
And my Craftsman that's coming down, it was used.
Yeah.
I had it in the box and the OSD board. That one that OSB board.
Yeah.
And a screwdriver set and a jigsaw. I got all of that in one for $20.
No, that's not a bad price.
Not considering it was 12 years ago.
Right.
And the box is handmade.
Right. I remember you telling me about that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Doug, Lori. Yep. Stuff like that's always good to go look at tools. I know that for me, that I have a pawn shop that's right out in front of Walmart I deal with. And I'll put it like this. Anytime I go in there, I'm always looking at their tools. If they have, any Cobalt stuff show up, I'm going to snag it. But I tell you what's real funny is I can find Milwaukee, I can find Makita, DeWalt, Craftsman sitting there on the shelf for 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, they don't move. They get a cobalt, they don't last long on the shelf. Everybody wants to buy them.
Yeah, see, the one pawn shop in town that Dad told you about, he went in there and he looked at a circular saw. He goes, "Bring me my saw." And they said, "What?" He opened it up and he showed them where he had engraved his name on the inside of the guard.
Mm.
And they said, "Well, you have to buy it back." He called the cops. He walked out the door with it, and they were stuck holding the 60 pawn ticket for $60.
Damn. Yep.
And the cop got the name and everything. He said, "You want to press charges?" He goes, "Ain't going to do any good because he'll just steal it and pawn it in 6 months anyway."
No. Well, it's kind of like for me when I lived out in the country. I'd gone and gotten a little generator from a pawn shop, and just so happens that a couple days later we had a storm come through, and I'd actually made a little cover and everything for it to sit in because at the time, out there, I was living in an RV.
Nice, Shaggy.
Wow. Nice. Anyways, I wound up, because like we had that storm and everything, so it was basically like a little backup generator in case anything happened. Well, I'd gone over to a friend's house to play poker that night, and I left, and of course came home. It was dark and everything. I didn't think anything of it, and I wound up, of course, going to sleep. Got up next day, and I was sitting outside. I went over, sit in the shade and everything to have a cigarette. Well, I was like, "Where the hell's my generator at?" It was gone. Like, what the hell happened? My neighbor was outside. I went over and talked to him. They said, "Yeah, one of your friends came by and was looking for you." I go, "Nobody knows where I live. The only person that knows where I live is my mom, and nobody else knows exactly where I live." It's like, who was it? And they gave me a description and everything. I called the sheriff. Sheriff came out, took the report. I still happen to have the receipt from the pawn shop that had the serial number and everything on it. They found the generator sitting at a pawn shop over in Fort Worth. The guys had literally driven all the way from over there, came down, saw it, picked it up, put it in their vehicle without my neighbor even realizing it, took off, take it to a pawn shop. And mind you, I got the phone call about 2 weeks later after I made the report. And I got the generator back.
Mm-hmm.
And I gave the description to the sheriff and everything as far as what my neighbor said. Vehicle matched identical. So, yeah, two guys wound up because they thought they were going to be smart. Didn't realize,
We knew exactly who it was because they had borrowed from Dad and it never came back. Yeah, I know exactly who it was, and so does he.
Yeah.
And they put their name on the pawn ticket.
Ooh. That was a bad mistake.
Yeah, but they have the same last name I do. And there's only one family in Chickasha with my last name. Or one set of family. That's my dad and his siblings.
Okay. Well, at least you kept it in the family. Oh, that's right. That's right. You're in Oklahoma, not Arkansas.
Yeah. Besides, hey, YouTube friendly.
Yeah. That'd be next weekend.
After this, maybe not.
Oh, that's what I love about you. Cut up with you. That's your dad's blanket you're working on still?
Let's see. I'm holding the corner at the palm of my left arm, and it comes just past my shoulder.
All right.
That's the width.
That's a pretty good sized blanket.
Yeah.
And how long you been working on it?
This time around, because I had done one before, and it was out of that blanket yarn, which is, I can't stand it. Ugh. It just feels funny. And so I took all that apart, gave it to him so he can donate it to the ladies up there, and they can make it into blankets and do whatever.
Okay.
When I started this one, we went down to his place at Christmas, and I started it, and I got about halfway through with it. And then I set it off to the side and started working with the PCA job, and just now picked it back up.
All right.
So, 'cause I set it off to the side right after about the first week of January. So I only worked on it for a couple of weeks.
Hey, Shaggy, free is definitely something you can afford. If you're going to turn down free tools, something's wrong with you.
Come here. You're going to turn down free tools? Come here. Let me slap you.
Yeah. It's like, what is wrong with you?
The only reason you turn down free is if you know you are not going to use it. Turning down free tools?
I would never turn down a free tool. No. I don't care if I might not ever use it. I'm still not going to turn it down.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, that was going to be my question, Tom. Like, how do you manage to get free tools? Especially with some Snap-on stuff.
All of my tools are free.
Yeah.
All my tools were free.
Oh, except for that saw and screwdriver set in the box.
But all I have left out of that is the saw and the box.
Yeah. But you still had to pay for it.
Yeah, but $20 12 years ago? No, I ain't gonna worry about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I bought Snap-on tools years ago because I thought that was the best ones that were out there. It's like, Of course, that was way before Harbor Freight started doing their stuff.
Oh, whoa.
Wow. Yeah, that's the thing I'm about with my boss. He's got some rental houses. So after they move out, I know he's always going in and cleaning the stuff out. Matter of fact, he brought 2 truckloads of garbage bags last week and had to put them in the dumpster at work. Mm-hmm. And I wound up spotting a little tumbler and everything inside one of the bags was the very top of it. And I saw one thing on there. It's like, okay, I literally got it out and everything. It's one of those really nice Starbucks coffee mugs with the lid and everything.
Yeah, you could. I cleaned it up. Any of the people that work with you, if they're wives or somebody that your boss can trust, they could earn extra money going in and taking everything out, trashing it, and cleaning the places up for him.
Damn, Shaggy, that's lucky.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, I mean, if he knows one of the guys that wants some extra money and wife has got free time, wife, girlfriend, or someone's got free time, he could do that instead of him doing it.
I can mention it to him.
Yeah, don't put my name out there to do that.
You're the one bringing it up.
Yeah, but that's actually how the place that I rent through. When all the COVID hit, they had think she said 4 houses that they had, both people had lost their jobs.
Ooh.
So, yeah. So that's what they were doing. They were doing make readies, is what it's called. And this is right before, because they had an eviction list. And they said, okay, you're not going to be able to use this to pay all your rent, but we'll knock off at least half per month if you do. I think it's like 2 houses that they had to do per month. And they booked it. They got it. And I know 2 of the families were able to start back working. So, but they were still doing make readies to cut back on their new rent, on the rent and everything, so that they could, get food and stuff in the house.
Right. I know that one time about 5 years ago, right before I went on my first cruise, he showed up. He cleaned out one of the houses, and he had the stuff out there by the dumpster, and he'll bring it out there and say, okay, if anybody wants it, they can have it. And I wound up finding it was a little suitcase. I didn't see anything wrong with it at all. It's like, okay, fine. I mean, everything was perfect on it. I went up using it, and then later on he brought another one out, and the only problem with it was the handle that goes up and down, it was messed up. And the only problem with it was one of the screws had come loose, or it actually come out, and it was still sitting there. All I had to do was pull the handle up enough, put the screw back in. It was working fine.
Oh, yeah.
So I got me a couple of free suitcases. It's like, okay, they don't match. I don't care if they don't match. Who cares? It's like the only thing I'm going to be concerned about is, are they big enough to hold my luggage? Plain and simple. That's all I'm going to worry about.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like, I've got bags. I've got bags. I just had to buy this one special for the bike trip because what I have is not enough to hold a week's worth yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. Tom, the list that she had was from November of 2019. They had already been served their eviction notice and papers before COVID hit. So they were gone. They got evicted, I think, like a week before the no eviction notice came through. Yeah. All the people were physically out of the house. And I think she told me she had like 8 or 9 houses.
Wow.
That she had to, before, this is in February, had 8 or 9 houses for make ready. Okay. Then at the end of February, 1st of March, she had 20 houses that needed make ready. I was like, ouch. And I talked to her in August of last year. She has a list of 30 people, 30 houses that as soon as they lift the ban are gone. Well, we've gotten in what, over $3,000 in stimulus?
Something like that.
Yeah. Okay. These people have not paid any rent using the stimulus. She said there's one guy that literally said, FUB, you can't kick me out. It's against the law. And was laughing about it. She said, no, I cannot kick you out at this time. Be ready.
Yep.
And She still has to call him every month to try and get rent and everything out of him. I asked her how it was going. She said, remember that guy that I told you about? He cussed me out. I said, yeah. She said, the last time I called him, he threatened me with a gun.
I'd be calling the cops on that.
I said, so you're showing up with the cops, correct? She goes, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, being a landlord is a witch and a half.
Yeah.
She's just property management. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's exactly where she's at, Tom. She calls, writes down, hey, this is so-and-so. It's the 5th, 6th of the month. You need to pay your rent. You know, we're adding a $50 fee on if you don't pay by the 15th, you know, we have to take action.
Right.
And
like I said, I know. Right. Like I said, I know for him, he's got different rental houses. I don't remember exactly how many, but like I said, you know, I know every so often he does. Who else is gone? Weather, I bet. Nope.
Huh?
YouTube. Oh. Uh-oh.
Texas Packer Radio.
Yep. Yeah, he's gone live. Usually I get the notification on it, but this is a surprise.
Yeah.
I'll watch it later. Maybe.
The original 5 strands I started with.
Wow. Looks naughty to me.
Now you see why I use a 12mm hook.
Yeah.
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 All right. I give up.
Yeah. Right. Yeah, I wouldn't mind as long as I knew that, you know, things weren't destroyed and everything. But yeah, that'd be the only problem there.
Yeah, because I pay $3,600 a year in rent.
For now, not for very much longer though.
Thank God.
Yep, your rent's what you're gonna pay in rent's gonna be totally different.
Yep.
And it's something I know you can afford.
And we'll discuss the particulars later on.
I know. But like I said, I know it's something that you're going to be able to afford.
Yeah, because YouTube is not the place for bargaining.
That's true.
Well, fudge.
Now what?
I just realized I added the wrong color in.
Uh-oh.
Or I could back it out and redo it, but forget it. By the time I get actually to that color, it's not worth cutting out.
Yeah. Well, like I said, you know, that's one thing that I do know is that, you know, on those houses and everything, it's like, man, I cannot believe some of the stuff that people would actually leave behind.
Mm-hmm. It's 36 Doug and Lori for a 3-bedroom, 1-bath house on Southeast Oklahoma City. And it's not that good a neighborhood. Yeah, we walked in to rent one house. I actually wanted that house instead of this one. We walked in. There was a big, huge 3-seater couch, chair, the ottoman that's a yard square. That was in the living room. In the kitchen was a baker's rack, and it was half full of dishes, skillets, everything you needed for the kitchen. It was half full. The kids' room had a little girl's vanity for like
Ooh.
87 or 8-year-old. Had playpen, crib, God, they just basically they got told to get out, and they pushed it as long as they could, so they had to grab and go because the garage still had stuff in it. Yeah.
How come we didn't get that one?
We were touring it, and I said, "Tell them I want it." She called them. She said they just damn well rented it. I said, "What? I'm in here looking at it, and they rented it." She goes, "Yeah." I said, "Take me to the next one and tell them not to rent it till I give them a decision." Why? I said, "Because that's kind of shitty." She goes, "Yeah."
Yeah.
But they
like,
came.
to me, it's like, how can they rent something if you've got a potential renter looking at it?
3 months for a make ready? Ouch.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the Shaggy. That happens too. But the lady that takes my money at the rental office, she likes me, so we gossip. And when I told her that I was leaving, she's like, "No, stay. You're nice. I don't have problems with you. Stay." And I'm like, "You don't have problems with me." But she goes, "Ah."
Yeah.
Well, she knows kind of what's going on in here. So
Yeah.
that's why she wants me to stay, is because I work and I make sure everything is done on time. And
Right.
I don't call her.
Yeah.
When I do, it's,
Yeah. That's kind of like for me when I went and got my little Caliber from that little used car lot. The guy that was working there, he actually came up to me and told me, he says, "Man, I wish I had more customers like you." I go, "What do you mean?" He said, "You're the only one that pays on time or ahead of time, and I don't have to worry about calling you to say, hey, where's the monthly payment?"
yeah,
And
or if you got paid the day after it was due, you called him and said, "Hey, I'll be in tomorrow because I don't get paid till it." And
right,
he had no problem with it.
right. I mean, and I would call them up at least, a few days ahead of that, tell them, hey, what was going on. They go, okay, no problem.
Mm-hmm. They just mark it in there, and then they would make sure and adjust.
Yeah,
But,
I
yeah.
actually got the car paid off ahead of time because I was paying a little bit extra every month.
Yeah.
Not much, but it was a little bit, but it was just enough to build up. That's what I'm doing on the trike right now.
Yep, cut off 1 or 2 payments at the end, and it works.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean that's the thing. I mean, I did something really bad when I got this house. Is I just packed my shit and left at the other one because the sewer drain and the kitchen drain, the pipe was right outside the kitchen window of the house I was in, and it was this big around. Okay, in October, November, before I moved, it started backing up because tree limbs crisscrossed the entire backyard.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I know what's going on there.
Exactly. And the landlord that owned it when I moved in, she came in every 5 years and snaked it. And she had her son come down special from Minnesota, and he specifically came down to snake the houses because of those. They had the old clay pipes. Yeah. Okay.
Oof.
I told my landlord that took over after she had passed and went through rental company and stuff like that, the one that eventually bought it. I told him, I said, it's backed up. I said, it needs fixed. One, because if I go to take a shower and my shower water comes out brown, you're going to have problems. Nope. So I packed everything up and didn't pay him March's rent, paid that to the new company.
Good.
They didn't call me until April. They asked me when I was going to pay March's rent. I said when hell freezes over. I said, oh wait, that was last week. You missed it. And she's like, why are you being this way? I was like, because I told you. I said, and you wrote it down that a repair was needed, and it never got fixed. So no.
Yeah.
But they have my notice at the office that I am leaving, and my
Right.
mom will have till the end of June, because she can't afford the house.
Right. And that's one thing I like about with this house. It's paid for. I don't have to worry about house payment. All I got to deal with is utilities and taxes. And that's it.
Yep. And those are easy done.
Yep. And the one good thing is the fact is that, got, electric and everything. That's for, all of our, like the refrigerator. Yeah. But the stove and the heaters and everything, that's all natural gas. Don't have to. So in other words, like during the winter time, when we had that big freeze and everything back in February, everything, I was able to keep the house warm. So in fact, because we had gas.
Thank God.
Yeah. So I didn't have to worry about. Of course, we didn't have. I think one day we lost electricity for about an hour. And
do you have a gas stove or an electric in the kitchen?
It's gas.
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
No, it means my cooking will turn out better, because all I have right now is electric, and you can't.
Hi, Frank. You take it easy. Appreciate
Have a
you
good
stopping
night,
by.
Frank.
Yep. Have a good night.
Can't regulate the temperature right when you're cooking. It's either hot or cold,
Right.
and if it's cold, it cooks forever.
Right.
Yeah, paid for is the best kind of house.
Yeah.
And I'm not after him just because of that.
No, she's after me because I got a good job. And a few other things.
Mm-hmm.
But the main thing she's after me for is because I treat her like a lady should be treated.
Yep.
It's something she said that she's never, she's totally been shocked about how the way I treat her compared to the way she has been by other people she's been in relationships with.
Yep. But
because like you said, about 80% of our relationship, it's out there on YouTube. And it's just the fact is that she and I, we just started talking, and I was explaining what happened in the last relationship I had. And she was going, nope, that's not what you do in a relationship. I go, I know. That's why I'm not in that relationship anymore. Because that's stuff you don't do. Now, that's not funny.
A sense of humor is essential in any relationship.
Yep.
You just have to make sure that she's semi-receptive.
Yeah.
Okay.
I tell Crystal some of my jokes and everything, and she'll either laugh at them or she goes, that's wrong. It was funny, though. She goes, yeah, it was funny, but just wrong.
Yeah. And some of the punny jokes.
Yeah. Well, I told someone one time a joke. I never met the lady, and I wound up telling her something that I thought was funny. And she goes, I don't get it. I go, okay, never mind then. It was, during the summertime, and what's the main thing we have during the summer?
Heat.
Mosquitoes.
Oh.
So yeah. So I was like, okay, we carry the mosquito repellents at work and everything. So I go up front, I put it on. I told her, uh-oh, I'm going to have to beat the women off of me today. I went and put on some redneck cologne.
And that's another one.
But, hey, she goes, I don't get it. I'm going, really? But you understand it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It might not be funny, but it still is.
To me, that is punny.
Yeah. But it's still a joke.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's kind of like the center of an egg. It's still a yolk.
Halibut.
Oh, just for the fish? Yeah.
Yeah, as cold as I got last night, because I'll finish with this in about 30 minutes. I may use this on my bed. No, you don't understand how heavy this is. It is probably.
I can imagine, because I'm looking at how much yarn and everything you're using on that, and it's like,
All right, say it a bit, Mike.
Yep. That was what, 5 strands?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can imagine with just one strand. Yeah, I picked up something with one strand. It's like, I can imagine what it'd be like with 5.
Yeah, this is probably about a good 5 or 6 pounds.
Right. And of course, you said you're using a 12 millimeter hook and everything. I'm going, that's big.
Yeah.
That's just a little bit smaller than half an inch.
Yeah. But if you'll blow it up, I'll show you the stitches. This is tight.
Whoops, wrong way.
Whoop.
Nope. Hang on, I'm still learning on this. Oh, there's what I got to do.
Hey, Mason. Yeah, see. And this is what it takes for one stitch of the smallest that I can do, as tight as this is. And this is the bigger one, but it's still tight.
Right.
Okay. But, yeah, I'm almost done with it. You can take me down now, please.
That's what I'm working on. Yeah. I'm still learning on all this.
But, yeah, this will fit literally just barely wider than the top of the twin bed. So.
That's good, Doug. Like I said, I'm still working on Crystal. I mean, that's one thing I love about her. She actually gets my sense of humor and everything. I mean, I wound up playing her. There's a guy he's actually at Scarborough right now, which I do want to go to before the end of the month, because I think there's like 3 more weekends to go for it. Which I know I can't go this coming weekend. Probably to see about the weekend after, or the very last weekend, which will be Memorial Day. Probably go out there Memorial Day.
Mm.
But there's a guy out there. It's Zilch, the Tory Steller. And I played some of his stuff for her, and she was just cracking up over that.
Hey, Mason, I ain't got a problem with that. I'll contact you through Froggy, because I know she has your address, and send it your way.
No, Mason, I don't have any. I could probably find them if I start going back out to junkyards, but I think most of the time that when they go to the junkyards, that's one of the things they do take off.
Well, they're aluminum, so they can recycle them.
Yeah. But yeah, I do know people that do like to collect them and everything.
Oh, my insurance guys, they've got about 8 of them in the bathroom.
Wow.
Yeah.
All right. Preacher just commented on something.
Yo.
He's just commenting on his wife's post, which not only is today Mother's Day, but it's also their anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Yep. Yeah, because remember that's one thing he mentioned was mentioned this morning on the at church.
Yeah, I barely heard that, and then the video went.
Yeah, they were having problems with video and everything. I know it kept cutting out.
Yeah, and he said something about it, but I didn't quite catch it.
Yeah,
And,
no,
okay.
like I said, right. Not only is it Mother's Day, it's also their anniversary. 18 years.
Woo!
Yeah.
The longest I had was 4.
The
Actually,
longest,
it wasn't even a full 4.
the longest for me was what, almost 12?
Donna?
Yep.
Yeah. I know my shortest was less than an hour. I went to go meet him, and he didn't know I had kids, and I told him I was running late. When I got there, I said I had to do some stuff with my kids' school and ran late behind on everything. He goes, "You got kids?" I said, "Yes, 2 of them." "Where's their dad?" And said he chose to step out of our lives. I said, and after what he's done afterwards, I'm more than happy for him to be gone. He goes, "Well, can't the kids go to him?" I said, "As a visit or permanent?" He goes, "Permanent. Bye."
Yep. Nope.
Handed the hostess $20. I said, "Here, this is your tip for dealing with this." While he waited on me, she goes, "Thanks." He was hitting on me. I was like, "Good luck."
Oh.
Yeah, that was even more. I said, "And there's reason number 2."
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
of course,
I chewed him up one side and down the other. The owner came out and was like, he was trying not to crack up, and I had a little old lady behind me. And I finished. She goes, "You get him, girl," and she walked up to him. "You stupid," with a cane.
I like to have seen that. That would have been funny.
The only thing I got out of it was you don't ever ask a woman to give up her children.
Nope. You've got 2 choices. The guy can walk away, or he can accept them.
Yeah. Hi, Blake. No, he didn't walk away. He got shoved.
Right.
And I was very, very happy.
Yep.
Because
you see what I'm doing.
Yeah. And I'm very, very happy with that.
Yeah,
I went back to the restaurant a couple of weeks later because I was meeting a friend and her new boyfriend, because everybody used me as a judge on whether they should continue dating someone or not. Same hostess was there. 3/4 of the wait staff was there. The owner was there. And
they're going, "Uh-oh, she's back. Look out."
Exactly, Doug and Lori. It's exactly it. And no, the owner said, "Are you here to meet someone?" I said, "I'm here to meet a female friend and her date." He goes, "Am I going to have to worry about him again? About him doing something?" I said, "I have no idea. Let's see how well he treats her." He goes, "Where are your kids?" I said, "They are with Grandma." He goes, "All right. If there's problems, let signal, have the waiter come and get me." He gave me the business card with his name on it. I said, "What's up?" He goes, "Oh, that was the most entertaining night I've had in a long time." He said, "If you're gonna do it again, I want front row seats."
Right.
And I'm like, "Okay." Yeah. I mean, that's one of the few things that came through with being raised as I was. kids come first, family comes first,
Oh yeah.
and the mother always takes care of themselves last.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And yeah, to me it's always, it's definitely, like I said, old school, European old school way, family first, it's like you gotta take care of family first.
yeah. The only
And
problem I've had is with some of my friends with kids. The only problems I've had with kids is some of my friends, uh, they chose drugs over kids.
ooh,
Yeah. So
yeah,
I have 3 boys. They're not mine biologically at all.
right,
They call me aunt, not aunt,
right,
aunt. And I've taught them some basic recipes so they can live on their own, stuff like that.
right.
And my aunt that raised them, um, they she was aunt until she died, no problem. But she's like, how did they adopt you? I said, because I treat them as what they are. She goes, what? I said, 3 young boys that need a mother because theirs was too stupid to get off the drugs.
Yep.
So that's the only problems I've had with kids. And
Yeah, that was one of the problems that I had with the girlfriend I had before Donna, was that was one of the main reasons why she and I did split up, is because she kept wanting to say, well, they're not your kids. You don't need to discipline them. I'm going, they need to be disciplined. And you're not wanting to do it? And I'm looking at her, and she go, leave him alone. You don't need to be, he needs to be disciplined. So, no, he don't. Yeah, he does. The daughter, no problem. Her son, oh, boy. What a brat.
yeah, him, and with me, it's him not so much as her. She's more
Yeah.
of a brat than he is.
Yeah. But the weird thing about it is, you'll never believe what her son's name was.
Michael?
Yep.
Okay, I'm definitely getting tired.
The one that I was dating before that, last year,
Ice Queen?
no. I'm talking about the blonde.
Initial.
M.
Ah.
Yeah. Her ex and her son's name was the same.
Same as yours?
Yeah.
Well, what happened when you told me your name? What
yeah,
did
I know.
I say?
You're like, oh, I know. Not another one. And that's exactly what Chris and Danny said.
No, Danny flat out told me I could not date you. She said I could not date you because of your name. I still technically don't have her permission.
She's getting there. You'll get it. Well, hey, she can't say anything now. It's a done deal.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All except the moving.
Yep, I know. That's
Yeah,
true.
she was asking me about the U-Haul thing. I was like, I'm getting Dad's truck. She goes, oh, I can drive the GMC down there. No, you can't. All right, what am I going to be driving? Because the car's going to be at Dad's. She goes, well, shoot. Night, Shaggy.
All right, night, Shaggy. Yeah, because won't be that much longer, and I'm going to be shutting this thing down because, school night.
Yeah. Well, the difference in how I normally say your name versus what I just did a minute ago. That's how I know I'm tired.
Yeah.
Thank you, Blake. It's been 16 years coming for mine.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Blake. I'm trying, and I mean, I know that right now her son Chris is, you know, definitely looking forward to getting down here and me being a mentor to him, showing him how to do different things. Um, as a matter of fact, the day that she and I went leaving to go to the bike rally, you know, I never had a window AC unit in my room, my old bedroom. So I went out, I spent the money out of my own pocket and bought one at the pawn shop. Hey, Volkswagen, get away from me. That's one of them Texas Skeeters. Nope, little bloodsucker. Um,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if y'all see me doing that, it's 'cause I'm trying to kill these. Yeah, got him. Bump, bump, bump. Another one bites the dust. Bump, bump, bump. Crash and burn. No burn, but just crash. Um, yeah, I mean, that ought to tell you, you know, what all, you know, how much I care about her, that I'm actually going out and buying something for her, the comfort for her son to stay in my old bedroom while she and I are gone. I didn't have to do that. You know, it's something that, it's not that I wanted to do that. It's something
I
that
didn't
needed to
ask
be
him to
done.
do that.
Now, she didn't ask me. She didn't even know I did it. I just went out and did it.
I found out he went and bought it
After I did
at
it.
about 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
No, because I wasn't off work at 4 o'clock.
Okay. Yeah, I found out on the way down there.
Yeah. Which is after I'd already bought it.
Yeah.
But I did, you know, because we got it set up in the window and everything. And, of course, had to kill some flying insects that decided to build their nests inside the window I didn't know about. Had a couple of them.
Ugh.
Yeah. He was outside holding it while we got it all positioned in the window and got the window brought down. But because of the way the window was sitting in, it not fitting properly on there, I actually came out here to the garage and I actually made a little stand out of I just grabbed some pieces of wood. I got my tape measure, measured it and everything. Okay, fine. Need something about this long. Came out to the garage, found some pieces. Okay, fine. That'll work. And I got my miter saw set up, put a 45-degree angle cut on one end, turned it the other way for another 45-degree, measured over, marked it, cut it. Okay, fine. Then it's like I need two other pieces that are going to be wide enough. Got them nailed on, went over, and I had the my impact driver with my drill and pre-drilled some of the holes. And I don't know where it's some of those
Screws from work.
yeah, some of the screws I've gotten from work, and I just put it on there, attached it right, drilled the hole, put the 4 screws and everything in there, and they're pretty good sized screws. I think 1/4 of an inch in diameter. So I got them running to the house,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like, okay, there was still about that much space that needed for the air conditioner to come up. So I wasn't having one with me, but it wasn't enough. So he actually came in, grabbed another piece, stuck it underneath there, worked fine.
Blake, he is a real good guy. I'm constantly amazed at how he is. And he's not trying. This is natural.
Yeah.
He's been working on his other shop, Mason.
Actually, I've been working on the storage shed again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I stopped working on it back in January. And the only reason I stopped working on it because I ran out of wood. I had to start getting more supplies and everything brought into the house.
Mm-hmm.
And today, yeah, that's true. I'm just a good old boy. Yeah, Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But today, before Ed came on, when I was talking to Crystal earlier, it's like, okay, I need to get out there and get started on that sword shed again. And I got started. I'm looking over here. I know y'all can't see it, but I put together the main single piece that goes right from front to back at the peak for the
Center
storage
beam.
shed. Yeah, the main beam, and it's just over 10 foot in length. So that gives me basically a foot overhang front and back. And next thing I'll be doing is getting for the rafters, or the rafters and everything. Get them all glued and screwed together. Because what I'm doing, let me grab a couple of scrap pieces. Because basically, okay, this is some of the pieces of the scrap wood that I've cut off. So basically all I'm doing is I'm using that wood glue. I'm getting them glued together like this, and then I'm taking these are my clamps I've gotten from Harbor Freight. So basically once they get glued together, get in here, and I'm tightening them up to clamp them together to squeeze that glue and everything in all the correct spaces and squeeze all the excess out. Then all I'm doing is I'm just taking some of these drywall screws and putting them in there to add extra support or strength to it. Mm-hmm. So I'm taking these pieces of wood, and they're, like I said, they're like 5/8 of an inch thick. But then once they're, all glued together, and not only glued and screwed back together, that's coming out to just over about 1 5/16 of an inch thick. So it's like 1 5/16 by, should be about 2 11/16, give or take. So it's basically, giving me dimensions of almost a 2x4. Close, but not quite. Well, like I say, it's all free wood I get from work. The only reason I'm having to do all the gluing and everything together is because the longest pieces are only 48 inches. So I have to do all that, the gluing and screwing together. That way I've got, basically I'm laminating the wood is all I'm doing. I'm just laminating pieces together for stability and strength. Hi, Doug, Lori.
Hi, guys.
You have a good night, and you take it easy. But yeah, Texas with no AC. Yeah, it is kind of rough down here.
Yeah, Oklahoma's not too much better on it either.
Right. But yeah, I know that. She's gonna find out what Texas summers are like.
That's it. Finish this and tie it off.
Good.
Yeah.
Kind of like what Porky Pig would say. Bitty. That's all, folks.
Yeah. And then it will be packed in a box. Maybe. But Dad will get it when I go down there Saturday. And literally I'll walk in and throw it on him while he's sitting in the chair.
Okay.
Night, Blake. You get some rest.
Bye. Yep. You have a good evening. Appreciate you stopping by.
Yeah, because it's about time for it. It's almost 10 o'clock for us too. So
yeah, because I still got to shut things down and everything. So yeah.
And I've got to redo my alarms and everything and I lost one of my phones somewhere in my bed.
That's not good.
Yeah, I lost the rooster.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
No, it just means I'll literally stumble out of bed and get it out from underneath.
Oh, when it goes off?
Yeah. But I think I shut it off this morning.
Ah,
I ain't worried about it though.
yeah. All right, guys. Hey, appreciate everybody that stopped in, and of course, to my lovely Crystal.
Thank
I'm
you.
always happy. I'm always happy that she's showing up. And yeah, I know that the other night I was doing mine. She wasn't here because she didn't show up till late. That's only because she was on the road, so she couldn't be in. And I know everybody was asking about her. Yep.
Sorry, guys. Like you said, family first.
Yep. But yeah. Next weekend, starting next weekend, probably on Sunday mornings, if Mark and Sandy are doing their live stream, y'all want to tune in to Twisted V Twin, we pop in. Yeah, it's going to be her and I together, actually side by side. It's not going to be like this. So, and then starting next month, basically after the first of next month, she'll be here. So whenever I do a live stream, she'll be right here with me. Most of the time.
Possibly.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Most of the time. I didn't say all the time. I said most of the time.
And done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good. All right, guys. Like I said, appreciate everybody that stopped by. Y'all have a good one. And until next time, y'all be safe out there. Bye.
Night, guys.
Good night.